this is Richard from Irrigator Technical Training School, and I'm going to talk about our Certified Irrigation Repair Technician class. Our number one class, which is called, in a series of 10, is wire tracking and electrical troubleshooting. So what we do, each student in the class gets a box, and he has a controller, like this Hunter clock here. He ends up having the GFI, and then the switch, and he has to go through that and wire this completely up. He has his solenoids, so he has to wire up the solenoid to the clock and make it fire. He has different types of wire nuts we go over, from gel caps to all different types of stuff that he has to go through. We have our multi-strand wire that they have to in turn go to the clock, hook up the stations, put the output, check the ohms, check all the readings on everything, and show us like we show them in the class. So in the class we pop up with a PowerPoint, but then they have to do the hands-on. Then we come back to the PowerPoint, then they have to go back to the hands-on. Then they have to learn why we, in turn, coil up our wires like this. So we'll go through it. You're going to have to listen on another episode. I'm going to tell you why we coil up our wires like this. So all the new jobs and all the irrigation consultants coil them up in the valve box. So we want to go over that, and then we have all of our neat tools. So then you can go right into a GFI or anything. You put it in and say, hey, that's the ground side, this is the hot side. Plus then you have right here to snap it and go through and make sure that your GFI is working. But this is an awesome tool. You don't want to just go up with your solenoid and go click, 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 click. You want to show professionalism in the industry. This adjusts, it goes up by the tone, and as you stick it in, it goes and then it minuses off when it's not. But this can be picked up at any distributor. It's a really nice tool at a very reasonable price, and you can use it. It's very professional in the field. So we want everybody to have the right tools, like you have a toner and a receiver. So this is the Progressive Electronics Greenlee. This is the one that sends the tone. This is the one that receives the tone back and forth, or it's vice versa, one or the other. So this one right here sends it so you can go from the valve to the clock, or from the clock to the valve, or to the terminal box. So either one, and you have all your settings. It's going to be a good, a short, an open, or 24 volts. And all it takes is 9-volt batteries in the back here. And we do go through this whole thing in the class. They have to check their transformer. They have to check every little piece that's out in the field. They have to tone out everything. We go in the field and wire track where they use this equipment. This is a must. So Progressive Electronics makes it, and Amada makes it. Amada has their ohm meter, which is really nice. It has the clamp meter. It has all your settings on it, so you can go through. We go through all the settings in the class and how they can use it and how they can go through the shortcuts of being able to track those wires as they're doing the job. So the ohm meter is awesome to be able to do that. As you're looking through and you're using your wire strippers, you want to be able to look through, and when you use your 14 gauge, put it in the 14 gauge spot, slide it, and it just peels right off. You want to make sure when you look at the wire here that the color of the wire, that you don't have any blackness or any corrosion because the wire nut wasn't put on properly. You want to make sure it's nice and clean, and you've got nice clean wire every single time that you coil up when you fix something in the field. At Irrigator Tech, we make these nifty little cards, Irrigator Tech cards. Okay, it has our 800 number on it, plus you get my mobile number and any of the instructors' numbers when you in turn, so we're always there for you. This is not a one-time commitment. Once you join Irrigator Tech and the Landscape Certified Contractors Association, we hope to be with you all the time through your whole entire career. So on the back here, it has all your ohms readings. Exactly every solenoid. This is a Richdale Irritrol, and it tells you brand new what the reading is. Then you'll know from the field the length of the wire, how far it is, how many wire connections there is, and it'll be able to tell you at the solenoid and at the valve box and at the clock. So we'll be going through this card, and every student gets a nice laminated card telling you shortcuts and everything that's in there. We go through all your battery operated units. We got a Hunter battery operated unit here. It's awesome. We go through how you use it, why you use it, and all the techniques of why we should use one or not use one in the field. Then as an irrigator tech, certified person, what we do is we have a Dawn cap right here. And when you go out, you in turn take the lid off, like right here, there's an O-ring on it. We put these together, and then you have your card, and we have a certification card that's laminated, and then you stick it inside here like this. It fits all in here. And then when it goes in, if anybody ever has to come back and said, who did that repair? Who's the one that wire tracked here? Who's the one that fixed this valve? They open this up, pull it out, look at the laminated card and say, hey, this is so-and-so landscape, and this is the certification number. They did a great job, and they can call us and tell us how good. Or they can call us and tell us, hey, the guy that did this didn't do it properly to the specifications. And we'll make sure we send out a certified inspector to make sure that every single one of our guys that are in the field, that we stand behind all of our students. So you become one of our alumni for life. If you're the life of your career in this industry, you help us, we help you, it passes on, and we get more and more people in the industry doing a fantastic job, which the consumer loves, the cities, the schools, the clients in the field love to know that there's a checkpoint, checks and balances. So when you're in turn doing all the field work and you're charging a price for, they want to make sure that, hey, did you check the wires? Did you check the clock? Did you go through the transformer? Did you check the output of the clock? And we go through each step in that class, hands-on, with every product. So we use Hunter, Hydro Rain, Rainbird, anybody's clock that we get, and we go through, and each student has a different clock, has different tools, has very similar, the same type of stuff, but it's a little different. So everybody be able to check everything. They're not just stuck with Hunter or just Rainbird or just Toro or just Hydro Rain. They're using everybody's stuff, and they're learning and passing it on back and forth. So it's an awesome class. I'll be going over more details in the future about the electrical troubleshooting class of Irrigator Tech in our Repair Series Certified Irrigation Repair Technician. Now we're going to see you guys soon, so make sure that you guys connect to the Green Industry News.